Hello?
Hey, man.
Can you hear me?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
And how are you?
I am doing good. I am watching a live video feed of Halo Fest
Mm-hmm.
through IGN.
Cool.
So that is my news.
Well, and what a news it is.
Oh, there's so much to tell. There's so much. And it's only day one.
So I guess that you'll talk about that on the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, are you ready to get this thing started?
Yep.
Alright. Hello, everyone. This is the Prerendered podcast, the Prerendered Show. It has been a while. How are you? How's the sex life? And I'm here with my usual co-host, Tommy.
Wait, what? What is the sex life?
How is the sex life? How is your sex life?
I'm not gonna disclose any of that information out to the public.
I was asking the never mind. How are you doing, man? It's been a while since we've recorded.
Yes, it has indeed. I am good. Started my second year of college, and it looks like it's gonna be a tough semester. So yay!
That's always fun.
No,
no, not at all.
not one bit.
Well then, all right. So let's just move straight on into the very first segment of our show. Let's move on to games that we've bought recently. And actually recently, and I'm saying this myself because I bought a lot recently.
All right.
Bought lots of PlayStation 2 games. GameStop right now is trying to get rid of all their PS2 games. So they're having a sale on them where they buy two, get two free, and most of them are $5 or less. So just to name them off pretty quickly, I've gotten Powerdrome, which is a kind of futuristic racer, Rogue Trooper, Short OQ, The Plan, Deus Ex, The Conspiracy, which is a sequel to the new Deus Ex game, the first Onimusha, Mojo, Summoner, Warriors of Might and Magic, and Unreal Tournament 1. Yeah, really quick. They're all good, mostly. Some of them are bad, but I can go in more in depth later when we get into games I've been playing recently. Other than that, the only other game I got was for my birthday, Green Day Rock Band, which I still haven't got to play.
Of course, because your Xbox is still broken.
Yeah, I gave it to him to repair it, and I forgot to ask when I saw him earlier. So, at least it's in hands to get repaired now. Finally.
It's about damn time.
Yeah, shut up. How about you, man?
Well, I have only bought in one game, and that was Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Oh, how's that?
It's fun. I love it. I mean, if I want to take a break from playing the multiplayer on Halo Reach, I just go to Brotherhood multiplayer. It's just so much fun.
Yeah. Wait, the multiplayer on Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is the first time they have a multiplayer version besides story mode, and it's pretty fun. I mean, it's reminding me of a game that I used to play with my friends. We would call it Assassins because that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
And the multiplayer is practically similar to it, except, we can't jump on buildings. Well, actually, some people have jumped on buildings. Some of my friends did. But it was pretty cool. The whole point, how we did it, is that we got a name, and it's on our wrist. And that person's name is our contract that we're supposed to kill. Now, if I find my person, and I grab the name tag from his or her wrist, that person is dead. And I go for the next person that was on that list until I see my name. And if I see my name, I win.
Makes sense. Unless you find your name really quick.
Yeah, I mean, the game could end very fast or it will take a while, but yeah.
Makes sense. Alright, so I guess that's the end of that mini segment.
This is mini.
Very mini. Okay, so gaming news. There's quite a bit lately that I would like to talk about. First off, have you heard about the GameStop controversy with Deus Ex?
No, I have not.
Oh, this is ridiculous. This literally pisses me off. I go to GameStop and buy used games, but this really pisses me off. It makes me think GameStop is just an asshole of a company.
Okay, go on.
Okay, with the new Deus Ex game, the Have you ever heard of the OnLive service, the video game service, OnLive?
Maybe.
Okay, OnLive is basically it's for your computer, or not for your computer. It's its own game system, and it's cloud gaming. Do you know what cloud gaming is?
No.
Cloud gaming is when it streams. So instead of buying like Batman Arkham Asylum, it'll stream straight to your system.
Okay.
And anyway, inside, have you heard of the game Deus Ex?
Yes, I have.
Okay, in the Deus Ex game, there's a free coupon for a free OnLive version of the game. And what GameStop has been doing is opening up every single copy of Deus Ex, taking out that coupon and throwing it away.
That's uncool.
Not only that, but it's their excuse is that they don't want to publicize for their for their opponents or their competitors, but it's ridiculous because when they open that, they're not new anymore. All of them are used. Once you get rid of the shrink wrap, and they're getting rid of content that the publisher put in there, it's ridiculous. And I will be surprised if they don't get their ass sued.
No, I'm sure GameStop will lose some money because of that. But yeah, I mean that is unfair, especially to those who pre-ordered the game because since they're fans of it, they would know, oh, I'm getting a stream, and then to find out, oh, I'm not. Yeah, that would kind of piss a lot of people off as well.
It really, really would. It's like if you go and buy an ice cream, and then someone licks your ice cream and then gives it to you. It's not right.
You mean the ice cream man licks your ice cream and then hands it to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would suck.
I don't think I would eat that ice cream anymore. Okay, just one other thing I wanted to talk about, at least in gaming news. Are you a fan of Capcom?
Oh, sort of. Yeah.
Capcom is they're stupid right now. They have a lot of people raging at them. They have canceled Mega Man Legends 3. I know this was a while ago now, but just recently it was 100% dead because they closed their Japanese dev rooms for it. And this it annoys me. There are huge fans on the internet, such as Robman, who's been a fan ever since he was little, and now he's going to stop buying games from Capcom because they're not in the business for the fans anymore. This is why they released Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 4 Ultra, Omega, Alpha, Rainbow Edition. It's getting kind of ridiculous, at least I think. What do you think of this? Because with the cancellation, a lot of people are raging. A lot of people aren't going to buy their stuff anymore because they're all about making money now.
Yeah, I see what you mean, and people are also upset at the fact that Mega Man is not going to be in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Ultimate Edition, I believe. And I mean, yeah, they lower the price to $40, but still, it's like, I mean, that would be nice if it was just a DLC on its own and not just a new case where I have to buy pretty much the game again just to get some new content.
And the Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the regular version, just came out this year.
Yeah, maybe over 6 months, if not.
Just barely 6 months
ago.
And it's like KJ Inafune, who was the maker of Mega Man, left the company a while ago, while Mega Man Universe was out. And then they canceled the Universe, and now Mega Man Legends 3, and now Mega Man's not going to be in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Capcom is trying to say that when KJ Inafune left, it didn't affect their company at all, but I really think it has.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that.
It's ridiculous. Anyway, do you have any news segments or stories or anything you want to talk about?
Well, if you guys are listening on August 26, 2011, then it is the day of Halo Fest. And of those of you who are just listening into this show, then I'm a huge Halo fan. I am a fanatic. I've been a fan since Halo 2 came out, actually. Not Halo 1, but Halo 2. And today is Halo Fest, the start of Halo Fest, and they have made lots of announcements already, and it's only day one. It's a 3-day event. and it's like there's still, and like as we speak right now, it's 2:38 p.m. Pacific time, and they're still announcing new stuff for Halo. But right now is the newest game that it's going to be released November 15th, 2011, is Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. And that is going to feature a totally remastered version of the campaign and 7 multiplayer maps for the Halo Reach engine. And today they introduced the Firefight map and 2 more multiplayer maps. So far, if anyone's been, keeping an eye on the Halo Combat Evolved, they already announced 6 of the 7 maps. So 1 more map remains, and rumors has it that it's a remake of a Halo 2 map. My guess, it could be Waterworks, because, I don't know, I like Waterworks. And so do other people.
So just because you like it, that's what you think?
Well, I mean, they said that Halo, these maps that are being remade, they've never been remade on the 360 before. So if you want to look at the past maps that have been remade on Halo 3 and Halo Reach already, they're not going to be, for example, Ascension is not going to be in the Halo Reach. It's not going to be on the Halo Anniversary. So, and Ivory Tower, which was remade into Reflections, is not going to be in it. So you have a small list of Halo 2 maps if you want to look at that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to break it down to it and then look at the maps, okay, this hasn't been remade, this should be remade. And people are saying, oh, it could be another big team map. So people are saying Waterworks or maybe even Headlong could be a remake map.
Mm-hmm. See, I don't exactly know what you're talking about.
I know. You need to play Halo. Well, you played the first one, right?
I demo.
A demo of the first one?
Yeah, that's all I played.
You gotta play it. You gotta play the first one.
Basically, the only ones I played is when the new one came out, Halo Reach.
Yeah.
I borrowed that from my friend Eduardo, and I didn't really like it that much. I tried going through the campaign for a while.
Why didn't you like it?
I just didn't, honestly. I went into it open-minded because I know that I would, if I were going to play the first one, I'd play Reach first, because isn't Reach a prequel?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was my thing. I was going to play that and try to get into it. It wasn't for me. It really wasn't. I played maybe 4 or 5 hours of it. Maybe. It just wasn't for me, honestly.
Oh, come on. How? I mean, just story-wise, gameplay-wise?
More gameplay-wise.
Gameplay-wise?
Yeah, it was more gameplay-wise.
Well, you gotta play the first one, man, because that's what started it.
Well, if you give me a copy of it, I'll play it.
It's $40, okay? $40.
Yeah, well, why would I buy something for $40 when I just spent $15 and got 10 games?
Because you get the campaign, you get 7 maps, you're gonna actually play on Halo Reach multiplayer, so you don't need a copy of Halo Reach in order to play the new maps.
Alright.
And if you wanna, what's nice about the Halo Anniversary is that you can go back to classic mode and go back to the remaster mode with just a click of a button. Gameplay's the same, they haven't touched it. It's just they just updated the graphics and the audio and the music, and that's it. It's gonna play like it did 10 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I might have to pick that up then, or I'll just play it at your house.
Yeah, you will.
I will?
Well, you're gonna play it. I don't know if at my house.
Alright. So, is that all from your Halo experience? Or what was it? Halo what? I know because it's day
well,
one.
it's Halo Fest.
Halo Fest, there we go. That's simple. I don't know why I didn't remember that.
Yeah, they talked about a few things about Halo 4. Not much, but I guess they introduced the new Warhog. Or what it's gonna look like in the game, at least.
Was it cool looking or something?
Yeah, it was cool looking. I like it.
Well, you're kind of a Halo fanboy.
Yes.
At least you admit it.
I said it earlier. I mean, I'm a fanatic.
I know, but at least you're not delusional.
Not delusional. I mean, it looks good. I mean, detail-wise. Yeah. I mean, not much in the story mode. I'm iffy about Halo 4 because it's ooh, it's a new trilogy. It's going to focus on Master Chief. And I'm not sure where they're going to continue the story, but I'm just as excited as I am worried. But I believe in 343 Industries. these are the people who made Halo, and these are the people who are huge fans of Halo, and they want to focus on Halo and make sure they get everything right, or else not tell the story at all. So if they have an idea, let them. I trust them. So far, they're doing a great job with Halo Anniversary, from what I've seen.
So what if they mess up the series? What if 4 isn't as good as you want it to be?
I don't know, because they announced a new trilogy, so there's going to be a Halo 5 and Halo 6. I'll be sad, disappointed. But at the same time, I just hope they learn their mistakes from Halo 4 and correct them in Halo 5 or something like that. They know what they got themselves into. This is a big deal for them. And
I know.
And they're new people. Yeah, they worked. Some of the people that've been there worked on it before, but they got this huge project to do. It's ridiculous, and they're trying to appeal to everyone if they can. You can't, realistically, but to the majority of people to appeal.
Yeah.
And if they do screw up, like I said, these people listen to the fans, and they're gonna do the best that they can do at the moment.
Well, I guess it's all anyone can ask for.
Yeah.
So since it's a new trilogy, does number 4 have anything to do with number 3 or the past 3 games, or no?
They might. So far they have said nothing about the storyline or what's going to happen in the campaign. It is Master Chief. It's continuing where Halo 3 left off, so I wouldn't be surprised if they mention the past 3 games. And they might even tell the story through the books and the comics, extend the universe from the books with Halo 4.
That makes sense. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna go play with a toaster in the bathtub now from all that Halo talk.
Go ahead, commit suicide. I'm sure
Sound
your
good?
girlfriend would be happy.
Oh.
Ah,
She wouldn't be that happy.
I know she wouldn't.
No. Okay, but I think we should move on. Do you agree?
If you want to.
That's not what I asked.
Fine, go ahead. Move on.
Alright, so we're going to move into my weekly segment, or we're going to be a weekly segment, because starting next week, we're going to start being full-time again on this, videos Monday through Friday. Yeah. So there we go. But I'm going to talk about the Sega Genesis game Zoom. Now, this game is pretty obscure. I actually only found out about it because my girlfriend, this was her favorite Sega game, and she used to play it when she was a kid. And she showed me what it was. Basically, it's a puzzle game, and you're on this grid, let's say it's a square, and you play as this little orange mouse-looking thing on skates, and you have to try to color in the grid. So if it's a square, like grid paper, you have to make all the squares within the square colored while going over them. Do you get it or no?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, when I do my retro zone, I'll show gameplay and you'll get it.
Okay.
Basically, and while you're doing that, it's pretty trippy. You have a purple hand chasing you, and then there's a blue brush erasing all the lines you did, and it's pretty crazy, but it's a lot of fun, actually. It can go up to 2 players, co-op, and through my short experience playing it, it's pretty fun. It gets pretty difficult, though. That's about it on my retro zone, my condensed retro zone. There'll be a longer one on Thursday for next week, and there we go. So, dun-dun-dun-dun, all done with that. So, and looking forward to, not next week, but sometime in the future, my girlfriend being a guest on here on the show.
Oh, how nice.
She said she would like to. But she doesn't exactly know what to talk about.
That's fine.
She'll come on. Okay, moving on. Games we've been playing recently. How about you go first, Tommy?
Okay, games I've been playing recently. I have been playing Halo Reach, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Soul Calibur 4. Now,
let's say, want to go in a little bit more detail about those?
Yeah, I wasn't done. Well, Halo Reach is now. I just got hero rank. That's that's really that's a huge. I mean, people can say, "Oh, wow, you have no life, hero rank." It is a lot of gameplay playing Halo Reach to get to that rank, and I take breaks by playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood multiplayer. I'm playing multiplayer, not the story mode just quite yet, because my live is gonna run out September 14th. That's the anniversary of Halo Reach. That's how I know. But yeah, so I'm gonna play multiplayer as long as I can before I go to the story mode, because I won't be able to play it for who knows whenever I buy live again.
Mhm.
And I like the multiplayer. It's fun. You rank up, you earn XP on how good you do in the game, and then it's like, oh, because it's fun, because you're trying to find the person, and I mean how they do it is that there are other characters that look like just like your target, so you can like accidentally kill a fake AI, and your target would be like right next to you. It's like, oh darn it, and it'll tell you, like, if you miss your target, they'll tell you where your target is. So if he's right next to you, he's like, oh, I knew it, but no. Like, you get mad at yourself and at the person at the same time. It's a fun game to play to get mad at, I guess, if you want to say. Because there's some games that you just get frustrated and you just stop playing. Well, this one's a fun one to get mad at and continue playing, because you can blame yourself as well as the person, but it makes you want to go and try harder. And I am playing Soul Calibur 4 for my new segment that's going to be on Wednesdays, is Gameplay with Tommy. And right now I'm doing all the story mode and recording it, and then week by week I'm going to, add in my commentary. I'll talk about the character, a little bit of the Soul Calibur history, and I'll just go on a random topic.
So, how long are these videos going to be at a time, Tommy?
At a time? Well, it depends on the gameplay, on the campaign story mode. Because first, there's I think there's 4 single player modes. There's story, there's arcade, and there's like a tower mode. Like, you can ascend up the tower or go below the tower. So I count those as 2 separate modes. So right now I'm doing story mode with all the characters. I'm about halfway right now, and those videos are roughly average to maybe 12 minutes.
Cool.
And then as soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to do arcade mode. I don't know if there's a difference I don't know if I'm going to use all the characters or just one character. I don't think it makes a difference.
In arcade mode?
Yeah. I think it's like go back to the classic of Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
So like there's nothing, it doesn't add to the story at all. It's just like, 8 rounds, fight them twice, best 2 out of 3, I guess. And then the towers is pretty much survival mode. How long can you fight your opponents without dying?
Yeah.
And then I'll probably touch on like the museum, like the illustrations, and that'll be the end of it. But it's gonna be a lot of videos, so that's gonna cover a long time.
So I have a question before we move in. If your Xbox Live account's going to go down, what's going to happen to the future of Tommy Plays?
That is true. Tommy Plays is... you know what? I'm just going to use my brother's account. He has Live.
Alright.
There you go. Problem solved. Until his lives run out, then I'll just make gameplay with Tommy twice a week instead of once a week.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then now that you're going to be working at Not Scary Farm, you're going to be able to get a better capture card. Means I'll get your second.
Yay! Yeah. Oh man, I'm telling you, man, the next 15 weeks is going to be tough, man. I got to get a job, night job, scaring kids and people, which is fun. But then I got school in the morning, and then I got to do this Prerendered Show, and then I got my film production. I'm going to be a busy person.
Well, that's always good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, my life isn't so hectic.
Yeah, well, I mean, what about you, college boy? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. That's all I gotta say. I will not defend myself.
There's no need to, because I'm right.
Just continue with the games you've been playing recently.
No, that was it. I just explained it all.
Well then, I guess it's my turn, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, Games I have been playing recently. Like I said, I just got a bunch of new games. I've been playing a game called Mojo. It is a puzzle game where you play as a ball, and there's like these different tracks, and you have to try to eliminate the different blocks, but your different color blocks. In the beginning, you're always red, and you got to try to get rid of the red blocks, and then there's like these little transmuters that turn you into different colors, and basically you just got to try to get rid of all the different colors within the time limit, or before your mojo runs out. That's about the end of that game. I've been playing Power Drome, which is a futuristic space racer. It's okay. It's very, very touchy, the controls. It's fun, but the controls are very shaky. Rogue Trooper for the PlayStation 2. It is a third-person shooter where you play as like this blue alien type guy, and I don't know a lot about it. I've only played about 20 minutes of it. Since I've gotten a lot of games, I've been trying to separate myself from them. Troto Q, which is another racing game by Atlas. You race as these little toy cars, and it's actually pretty bad, but it was only 99 cents. So, yeah. Then The Plan, which is a sneaker game, or like not a sneaker, a stealth game, which I have not played very much of at all. Summoner, which is an RPG, which I haven't played very much. Warriors Might and Magic, which is another RPG, which I haven't played very much. Mostly what I've been playing recently is Unreal Tournament, which is just a shooting game where there's no story. You just go through and try to go through the death matches and different game modes, and you unlock new characters and things like that. It came out in 2000, and that was $3. Very worth it. It's probably at your local Devil store, GameStop. That's about it. And I guess only a few more things to talk about. Like Tommy said, he is going to be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays now. I'm still going to... Or no, Tuesdays and...
Yeah, Wednesdays. Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I'm sorry. I'm still going to do Retro Zone, which I'm going to be more active with now that I have everything set up. And my movie review, which hopefully you saw my Final Destination 5 review. Next week, I'm going to be doing a review on a movie that came out in 2008 called Revenge. That movie made me lose brain cells.
Oh, was that bad?
Yeah. Basically, just a really quick plot analysis. I'll go more into about it on Monday. The Christmas trees, they're Christmas trees, and they're tired of getting chopped down, and they start killing people.
Really?
Yeah.
That just sounds stupid.
Yeah. I'm glad it was only 16 minutes long.
16?
Yeah.
That's not a movie then.
Well, it's yeah, it is. It's like an indie movie.
That's like a short film.
Whatever. It's a short film. I'm gonna review it on Monday.
Okay, do this Human Centipede.
I
just saw it the other day. Oh!
I saw it. I've seen it too.
Oh, that's a good one.
But I already did a review for the Human Centipede.
You
not
did?
on this channel, though.
Must
No,
not watch
okay.
it.
Me and my friends are actually around here. We tried making our own YouTube. If you look on YouTube, we're called ZA Critic Guys. We have about 4 videos up. We have reviewed the Human Centipede, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And that, it's kind of gone dead because they're busy with school and things. But if you want to see my Human Centipede review, go up there. If there is one comment on this podcast, other than you, Tommy,
or you,
or me, saying that you want me to review the Human Centipede on Monday, I'll review it again, which means I have to watch it again. I don't want to watch that again.
You gotta watch it while eating. That's what me and Christopher did.
I did it. That part where, like, it gets all infected.
Oh!
My friend Ryan made eggs.
Oh, that's nice.
It's disgusting. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, is there anything else you want to talk about before we wrap this show up?
We're finally back. Yay!
Yeah, we're finally back. We are finally back. I take blame for it. We both were busy, and just one thing led to another, and it kind of let us be inactive for, I think, a good month or two.
Yeah, I mean, because it's summer, you think we'll be more active, but no, it just actually was vice versa.
Yeah, me and his schedules are kind of opposite. Whenever he's busy, I'm free, and whenever he's free, I'm busy. It's just kind of like that, but we're going to try hard to give you content 5 out of 7 days of the week.
Yes.
And I guess that's it for this show. It's a nice little wrap-up there. This has been Andrew, Niker411, for the Prerendered Show.
And this is Tommy Portugal.
And here we are signing off.
Later.
Later.